guys, ASMR Ducks here. I hope everyone's doing great today. I'm a little bit tired, but I still have some energy to record this video for you guys. For tonight's video, I have a few different things that we're going to be looking at and doing. Here I have my 3DS with the Pokemon Yellow ready to be played. I'm currently doing a Nuzlocke challenge on Yellow. If you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, essentially if you have a Pokemon faint, it's considered dead and you must either permanently box it or release it. That's there's a couple of rules, but that's the prime rule. We'll get to that in just a little bit. I also picked up a few card packs at a dollar store near my house. We'll open them up tonight and see what we get. I bought one pack of Yugioh cards, which comes with 8 trading cards. I bought a pack of Pokemon cards, which only comes with 4, but that is okay. It's not the end of the world. It's only $1.25. Hopefully it's 4 Pokemon cards I don't have. If not, no worries. And I usually don't collect magic cards. In fact, I've never even really played Magic. I've just had a bunch of cards at a certain point. And I decided to pick up a few more just to see what we get. And these here Magic cards come with 15 cards in this pack. So we have a total of 30 cards, 34 cards, 42 cards to look through, a total of 42. And the last item is this toffee sort of candy. A hazelnut and caramel with creamy nougat and chocolate. scissors over here. Let's push these cards down a little bit so they don't actually snip the top of them. I didn't quite cut far enough down. That's okay. We fixed it. It all kind of exploded. This piece was stuck in this piece here. Alright, we'll put that over there. basic Pokemon with a 60 HP, and it's a dark type. Inkay knows Constrict. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. But you need 1 dark energy in order to use Constrict. And any 2 energies, and you can use Tackle, which does 20. Inkay has a fighting type weakness. Resists Psychic by 20. So, if it's hit by a move, that does 40 damage, and it's a Psychic type move. It's only going to take 20 damage. A retreat cost of 1 energy. And its entry down here states, opponents who stare at the flashing of the light emitting spots on its body become dazed and lose their will to fight. Okay, that's pretty solid. Next up here, we have another basic Pokemon, Skarmory, 100 HP, and it's a Steel type. It can do Slash, which does 30 for 2 energies, and Iron Wing, which does 90 for 2 steel energies and 1 more energy. Discard a steel energy attached to this Pokemon. He has a weakness to electricity times 2, and a resistance to fighting by 20. The flavor text here is a little hard to make out, but it reads, after nesting in bramble bushes, the wings of its chicks grow hard from scratches by thorns. I guess we just seen the next 2. Cacnea, 60 HP, grass type, basic Pokemon, with a Sucker Punch. That does 10 plus damage for 1 grass energy. If this Pokemon has any grass energy, or sorry, that's a dark energy, my bad. If this Pokemon has any dark energy attached to it, this attack does 30 more damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. And that's interesting just because Cacnea evolves into Cacturn, which is a grass dark type. It has a weakness to fire. It doesn't have any resistances. And it has a retreat cost of 1 energy. It lives in arid locations. Its yellow flowers bloom once a year. The last card that we have here is this Cast form. Basic Pokemon, 70 HP. Has 2 attacks here. The first being Weather Teller. Search your deck for up to 2 stadium cards. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. have Water Pulse, which hits for 30. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Just going to move these out of the way. So, like I said earlier, I'm doing a Nuzlocke challenge. And you know rule 1, if a Pokemon faints, I can no longer use it because it's considered dead. Other rules are you can only catch one Pokemon per new area you enter. And if you fail to catch that Pokemon, then you don't get a Pokemon at all in that area. And a third rule, which is optional but still used in most cases, you should nickname all of your Pokemon. And for the most part, I have, but I forgot to nickname the wild Metapod that I got. And so it's just Butterfree. Level 10 with Harden and Confusion. I have Fang, my Rattata, with Quick Attack, Tail Whip, and Tackle. Gust, my Pidgey, with Gust and Sand Attack. Sparky, my Pikachu, with Thunder Shock, Quick Attack, Tail Whip, and Thunder Wave. And King, my Nidoran male, who currently has Horn Attack, Leer, and Tackle. For the most part, everyone is level 10, with the exception of Sparky here, who is level 11. I was grinding up in Meridian Forest just a little bit to take on Brock. I'm going to be leading with my Butterfree just for a quick win here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. So we're gonna fight Brock here. Brock wants to fight, and he's gonna send out his Geodude. That's okay, because our Butterfree here, I'm just gonna quickly do that. And we're gonna use Confusion. And it's gonna tackle us, which doesn't do a whole lot. We'll take it out with that Confusion. And he's about to use his Onyx now. change our Pokemon. We're just going to use Confusion again. He's going to use Bide. That's not good. I think I'm gonna lose my Butterfree. Yep. That's unfortunate. Usually that's not how this goes. Fine then, we're just gonna leer. Oh, that did nothing. Alright, just keep using Bide then. I spent so long grinding up that Metapod to get that Butterfree. Oh well. Oh. This is gonna be close. Let's see. I'm gonna heal up. It's gonna let me out of bind. And we win. King grew to level 11. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the boulder badge. Red received the boulder badge. Now usually I can just beat him with my Butterfree, but unfortunately that's not what happened this time. I just totally skipped over what he was saying here too. We can also use Flash anytime out of battle now, and he gives us quite a good chunk of money for winning. Wait, take this with you. Red received TM34. A TM contains a technique that can be taught to a Pokemon. A TM is good only once, so when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle, then pay it back double. That's really scary, especially if you have a Pokemon that is capable of taking hits. Alright, so we're gonna head back here to the Pokemon Center. And I'm going to box my Butterfree because it fainted. Maybe I should have got it up to like level 11. Butterfree was stored in box 1. Oh well, now I don't have to worry about nicknaming it. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. I'm just gonna skip this healing part here. Pikachu's quite content with us right now. Probably because he wasn't the one to bite the dust in that gym battle. So, we're gonna beat a couple of these trainers and then move on to another pack of cards. Yeah, we'll lead with Fang. wants to fight, and she's gonna send out her Pidgey. Alright, we'll just quick attack it. Fang can do this. He's gonna take some damage because it is a level 9 Pidgey. But we should be okay. Good job, Fang. Fang gained 105 experience. Can he take out another level 9 Pidgey? Looks like it. Come on, don't be a crit. That would have been a little bit embarrassing. You're mean. Yeah, well, you beat up my rat. Yeah, I'll use one of my potions. I should probably try to save them for Mount Moon, but maybe I'll come back and stock up on another one or two of them before I tackle Mount Moon. Hey, I met you in Meridian Forest. Is that so? Bugcatcher wants to fight. I was gonna send out a Caterpie. Fang will be able to do this with a couple of quick attacks. Okay. Good job, Fang. Are you gonna learn anything new? No. Yeah. You can finish this trainer. Please don't poison sting me. Oh. At least I didn't get poisoned. And a Caterpie. Yeah, we can do this. Tackle, just gonna do 4 damage. And string shot, which isn't going to matter too much. Alright, let's fight one last trainer. Let's switch to Gust. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Is that so? Youngster wants to fight. Youngster sent out our data. Level 11. Oh my. Their levels have gone up a little bit. That's okay. I don't think we'll gain a level from this, but it'll be a decent amount of experience. An Ekans. Oh no. I really don't think Gust can beat an Ekans. Ekans has pretty high defense, but its special defense isn't that good, so we'll use Sparky and get a crit, and probably get poisoned from a poison sting, and we didn't. 2 crits, and it crit us right back. trickster. I don't believe it. I'm gonna save it here. Red saved the game. Try to push that a little bit down. What do you think? Should we cut this one up too? Maybe just in half like this. It's in half enough. Vendred Revenants, a dark type, 4-star monster, zombie type, 1800 attack and 200 defense. That's not bad. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, by battle or card effect, and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. A Vendred monster ritual summoned using this card on the field gains the effect. You can only use the preceding effects of Vendred Revenants once per turn. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target one special summoned monster your opponent controls and banish it. It's actually a pretty decent card. If you have any ritual Revenant monsters, or Vendred monsters, I guess. I however do not. This is my first Vendred monster. Right, put him down. Metaphys Armed Dragon, 7 stars, light type, worm, 2800 attack, 1000 defense, usually visible despite its phantom existence. See, I don't even know what's going on here in this card. I guess he just has a long neck. I don't know. The body shape is cool. The wings and the armor is cool too. His head's kind of weird though. Like really weird, but still a pretty cool card. Perform a bow, Revu Dancer. Or Revoir Dancer, I guess. I'm a terrible Canadian. Revoir, I believe. 3 stars. Spellcaster, light type. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summoned of a Perform a Bow monster. 800 attack and 1000 defense. First edition. It's pretty cool. I have a few Perform a Bows, but I don't believe I have one above level 5. I don't even think I have one above level 4, but still, that's cool. I've been meaning to get a few more Perform a Bow cards. Maybe make a Perform a Bow deck. Oh my, okay. select one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. I don't have any sleeves on me right now. So this will have to do. Look how shiny that is. Swift Strike Armor. Trap card. During your draw phase, if you draw a 6 Samurai monster card, you can special summon it. This will actually go well with my 6 Samurai deck, which I think I made a video on. Etoll Cyber, 4-star warrior type, Earth attribute, 1200 attack, 1600 defense. If this card attacks your opponent's, if this card attacks your opponent directly, it gains 500 attack during the damage step only. That meaning, once she has attacked your opponent takes the 1200 points of damage plus an additional 500. She doesn't actually gain 500 attack during the attacking sequence, only afterwards, like the overall damage that's done. If that makes sense. Okay, we have 2 cards left. Heavy freight train, Derek Crane, and that is a lot of stars on mine. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stars. A machine type, 2800 attack, 2000 defense. If an earth type machine type monster, I said type there twice, is normal or special summoned to your field except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand, but its original attack and defense become halved. You can only use this effect of Heavy Freight Train Derek Crane once per turn. If this card is detached from an XYZ monster and sent to your graveyard to activate that monster's effect, you can target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. That's actually pretty brutal. 2800 attack, 2000 defense too. That's nice. I don't really have any other train type cards, but if I pick up some, enough to make a deck, I'll definitely build one around this. And our last card that we have here is this Geyser Sea Snake with 8 stars. Water type, Sea Serpent with 2500 attack and 1000 defense. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Kaiser Sea Snake once per turn this way. When summoned this way, you can special summon one level 8 Sea Serpent type monster from your hand or graveyard, but its attack and defense becomes 0. If this card is special summoned, its level becomes 4, and original attack becomes 0. You would do this to bring out, first of all, this monster. If your opponent controls a monster and you don't, you can then special summon another monster from your hand, and then use those 2 monsters, this one and the other one, to exceed summon a monster, so you don't have to worry about its attack becoming 0. Move these scissors out of the way once again. already. They smell really good. Sorry, I knocked the camera there. That wasn't a very nice noise. I apologize. Probably gonna have to pop it out from behind. We'll take this one. The one with the hazelnut poking out. It actually has 2 hazelnuts in it. That's what's going on. One small one and one bigger one. And it's melting on my hand. Now, I'm not going to eat it because a lot of people don't like eating sounds. And maybe for a future video, I might make an eating sounds video. But don't worry, if you're not a fan of eating sounds, you're not going to hear it in this video. But it does look really good. I'm gonna go quickly wash my hands before I open up the remaining 2 packs of cards that we have. Like I was saying earlier, I never really played Magic, but I did have quite a few cards. And I understood the basic rules. And I always really liked the art. I like how with the Magic cards, you get 15 of them, and includes 1 rare card. That's neat. It's nice to add. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly those bottom cards there. A thresher lizard. A creature card, I guess. It's a lizard. Go figure. Two red mana cards. Thresher lizard gets +1/+2 as long as you have 1 or fewer cards in your hand. 3/2. I'm not going to read them all just because there is 15, but we will still read their names and take a look at each of them, that's for sure. I'll read the description of the ones that really call out to me. Dune beetle, an insect. 1/4. I think that means 1 attack, 4 health. And 3 attack and 2 health. We've got an upside down card here. We've got a few upside down cards here. Joint assault. This is Magic's equivalent to a spell card from Yugioh, I guess. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end phase of turn. If it's paired with a creature, that creature also gets +2/+2 until end of turn. By my power, werewolves shall become the wolfier, our allies in combat against darkness. Avacyn's curse mute decree. I probably butchered that name. Scalded, an elemental creature. 2/2. Now I don't know what this means, but it has flying. And I believe there's type advantages in this game. I don't think a land creature can hit a flying type creature unless it has an ability or another card that allows it. I could be wrong though, like I've said, I never played Magic. Sacrifice Scaldkin deals 2 damage to target creature or player. That's pretty cool. An Echo Tracer. I'm not even sure what's going on. We got some blue hair. I almost want to say guy. I think it's a guy. I'm just gonna assume his gender. And he's gazing into this other guy's fishbowl helmet. He kind of looks like Dr. or Mr. Freeze from Batman. And he's kind of has his hands on his helmet there. I'm not really sure what he's planning on doing. So we're just going to put that away. Electrickery. Instant. Electrickery deals 1 damage to target creature that you don't control. prosperous pirates. Human pirate. When prosperous pirates enters the battlefield, create 2 colorless treasure artifact tokens with whatever that symbol means. Sacrifice this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. I know you need mana to summon creatures and use creatures. And you have to tap mana by turning it sideways. This is mana, by the way. Forest. Basic land. Forest. This is like an energy card in Pokemon, I believe. Harmattan, Ifrit, I guess. Yeah, like Ifrit, like from Final Fantasy. Summon Ifrit. Flying. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. Archdemon of Paliano. He looks really cool. Draft Archdemon of Paliano face up. As long as Archdemon of Paliano is face up during the draft, you can't look at booster packs. What? And must draft cards at random. After you draft 3 cards this way, turn Archdemon of Paliano face down. You may look at cards as you draft them. Flying 5 and 4. I don't know what specifically talking about on the card there, but he looks really cool. Ballynock cohort. A Kithkin soldier. First strike. Ballynock cohort gets +1/+1 as long as you control another white creature. 2/2. Paladin of the Bloodstained. A 3/2 vampire knight. Closely linked to the Church of Dusk, the Paladins of the Bloodstained Order are devout to the point of fanaticism. An upside down card. Hideous End. Destroy target non-black creature. Its controller loses 2 life. Seems like a really good card to have. Aether Stream Leopard. Trample. A 2/3 creature. When Aether Stream Leopard enters the battlefield, you get an energy counter. Whenever he attacks, you may pass on whatever that is. If you do, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Universal Solvent. Artifact. Sacrifice Universal Solvent. Destroy target permanent. A few drops of this, and the trickiest problems simply melt away. Tamez, Weldfast Inventor. Alright guys, I know I'm going to save it for a future video and call it for now. Thank you all so much for staying and watching my videos and continuing to show your support. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, like the video up, and maybe leave a comment if you would really like